Hello everyone, in this video I'll be solving the problem homework, and this problem was asked in Codeforces Round 1043 for division 3. So let's read out the problem. Uh, Lad and Dima have been assigned a task in school for their English class. They were given two strings A and B and asked to append all the characters from B to string A in any order. The guys decided to divide the work between themselves, and after lengthy negotiations, determined who add each character from string B to A. Due to his peculiarities, Lad can only add characters to the beginning of the word. So this Lad, he can add characters only to the beginning of the word, while Dima can only add them to the end. They add characters in the order they appear in string B. Okay, so your task is to determine what string Lad and Dima will end up with. Got it. So let's try to understand. They've given some of the examples. So four examples they've given. In the first example, we have string OTAD. Okay, we have string A as OT and string B as AD, and order they have given. Order as DV, D and V, and its size is represented by N, which is 2 here, and its size is represented by M, which is also 2. So what they're saying is they have given a string A and they have given string B. We have a Lad and Dima. In school they have given homework in such a way that uh, the characters from the string these both people have to take and put it in the string A. So Lad he'll be putting at the beginning of the string. Beginning of A string. Okay, he'll be putting at beginning of A string, and Dima she will be putting at end of the of A. Okay, so let's try to understand. We have OT as a string, and we are making this final string as answer. So what we have is, let's say in the this order and B, this length will be equal. Okay, which means D means Dima, she have to place this A in the final string. So in this order we will be going, as said in the question. So the first A, this character will be placed by Dima, and as we know Dima she will be placed at the end of the final string A. So A will be placed at the end. Here you will be placing basically. Now when you come at this string character, this is D and it is put by V, Lad, right? So he'll be putting at the beginning of the string. So he'll be putting at the beginning of the string. So this is the string that you're getting, right? DOTA. Yeah, answer is DOTA. Now if you consider this example, we have EFO. And we have RDC, OEC, S, and orders are DVD, VD, VD. Okay, so let's come back. So if you see your length is 3 and its length is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total 10 characters there. If you see here also it will be 7 only. 3 plus 4, 7. So if you want to find the answer string, we have EFO. When you have D, which means at the end of the string you will have to place. This R you will be placed at the end of the string. V, what we have is you will be placing at the beginning of the string, right? Then we have D, you will be placing at the end of the string. Then we have O, we will be placing here. right? Then we have E, you'll be placing at the here. Then we have D, you'll be placing it here. I have placed R, and initially it was EFO, this thing. I placed R, and this is C, not D. D I was placing actually. Okay, D I placed. Now C is will be placed at the it is placed by, you know, D, which means at the end. So C will be placed here. This is done, this is done, this is done. Now this V means it will place at the beginning. You will be placing it here. Now D means you will be placing at the end, and which is E. Okay. Now V means you will be placing at the beginning, and it is C. Now D means you will be placing at the end. This character will be placing at the end. So if you try to see the final string what you've got is Codeforces. Okay. So how we are doing it? So if you try to see, whenever D is there, you just place this thing in a string. Whenever D is there, let me call D string dstr, and whenever V is there, I'll call vstr. So whenever D is there, I'll be taking here. V is there, I'll be taking here. D I'll be taking here. V I'll be taking here. D I'll be taking here, and V I'll be taking here. One more D at the end I'll be taking here. So whenever V is there, this, if you see this position, you have V string, but you have COD in the final, and in the the string what you have created, you have DOC. If you try to reverse this, you will get COD, and this is as it is, RCES RCES. So basically take this order and place both the, whenever D is there, place in D string, whenever V is there, place in V string, but your V string has to be reversed, and once you reverse it, you got COD. You add this string with the A string. When you add this with A string, like, which is basically EFO, you will get COD EFO. Now you add with D string, so which will be RCES. So final string will be code forces. So I think you guys got to know how to do it. So let me solve it here. Let's take input. We have test cases, and after that we have integer n and string a. Right, let's take integer a, n, m, string a, b, orders. First what we will be taking is we will be taking n, length of the string a, and second line contains string a. Third line contains string m. Fourth line contains string b, and fifth line contains string orders. Now you'll have to take two strings, as I said, v string, which will be initialized to empty. Then you will be taking d string, which will be initialized to empty. Now you will run through a loop. If you find that orders of I is equals to v, which means you will be putting in v string, your v string plus equals to b of I. Else it will go in d string, b of I. Once you got this string, as I said, you will have to reverse the v string. So once you reverse v string, Now your answer string will be v string plus a plus d string. At the end we'll have to output this answer. Let's try to run it, and yeah, it is getting passed. Let me try to submit it. Its name is homework. Yeah, it got accepted. So I think in this way you could have solved the problem. So yeah, this is the code. Basically you have to reverse the v string and put d string as it is. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.